Hi guys, Liza Simrel here with you again. I want to talk to you a little bit today about overcoming those mental blocks or those negative thoughts that you have when you work out. I think that's really important. I know that's something that I struggle with, and a lot of other people do every time you work out. So I would like to give you a tool today that will help you out with overcoming those negative thoughts. By day, I'm a counselor, so I know this tool is based off of research, and it's well researched, and it comes from the cognitive based theory. But I'm not going to get into that because we don't need to. So, but I love to work out. I've become a fanatic of working out, and it's become a daily routine and a part of my life. But yeah, sometimes it is a struggle to get through those tough workouts. So I think that this tool will really help you. So what do we know? We know that working out is probably 80% mental, and the rest of it is the physical part. And if we can mentally prepare and get ourselves there, we can finish the workout. We can do it. Uh, so what we know from my counseling job is that our thoughts lead to our feelings, which leads to our behavior. Okay, so if we have negative thoughts, we're going to have some pretty negative feelings, and we're probably going to have negative behavior. In the workout or fitness world, that's going to look like, I can't do this, and you're going to have a feeling maybe like a failure, and then you're going to give up. But if we have some positive thoughts lead to positive feelings, which leads to some positive behavior. So if you're working out and you have a thought of, man, I feel great, and that's going to give you maybe so a feeling of being proud of yourself, and you're going to continue with that workout and push yourself really hard. So that's kind of what we know. Now, this little technique or tool that I'm going to give you is called cognitive self-change. This is where you take your thoughts and you look at them and you try to change them. There's 3 steps. It's pretty simple. I teach this to 12 to 18-year-olds, and they can get it pretty well. So I think adults or any age group can really get this and use it. The first step is you want to pay attention to your thoughts and feelings. I think sometimes we can identify feelings easier than thoughts. So really paying attention to those thoughts that are going on in your head that are causing those feelings is really important. Then the next step, once you've paid attention to those thoughts and feelings, you want to identify the thoughts that are negative or that are risky. And when I say risky, I mean those thoughts that are going to stop you from working out. Um, and that's a really important piece. So you identify those risky thoughts. Now here's the biggest and the most challenging piece for everybody. You want to change the thoughts that you're having that are risky. You want to use new thinking, positive thinking, um, to change those thoughts. So what you're going to want to do is is change those thoughts, and I'll give you an example. So let's say you're like 30 minutes into a TurboFire workout or a P90X workout, and you start to have thoughts like, I'm tired, man, this really hurts. Um, I could just stop now and go do something else, whatever else I need to do. And maybe you have a thought of, I can do this. So now you've recognized your thoughts, you've paid attention to those. And what the next step then is to say, okay, which one of those thoughts is really risky for me? Um, and, and I would identify the first 3. I'm tired, this hurts, I could stop now and go do something else. And what I would do is I would just change those, just change them to something positive. It doesn't even have to be the opposite of those thoughts. So I would change it to, I have a ton of energy, I will push myself to new limits. If I stop now, I'll feel guilty later, so I'm going to push through this. And so I'd change those thoughts, and then I'd repeat those thoughts over and over and over again to myself, those new positive thoughts. And by the time you know it, you're almost halfway through that workout. So you're almost through the last 30 minutes of that workout. If you can just push through and keep changing those thoughts. This can be a very useful technique. It's very difficult and it takes time. So the first couple times you do it, you're going to take a lot more time and maybe have to slow yourself down with the workout a little bit. But once you get a hang of it, you're going to recognize those right away and push through them, and you're going to change them. And you'll see what a difference this can really make in your workouts, and how much harder you can push yourself in your workouts and what new levels you can get to, all because you're taking your thoughts and you're changing them. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or Facebook me or look me up on Twitter, and I'll put my information up. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.